Hey, it is bell ringer time. Let's get going. So, number one, Kristen bought a pack of 12 pencils for $1.44. How much was each pencil? So, we need to figure out, we basically could put 144 pennies on a table, put them into groups of 12, and that would tell me how much, or put them into 12 groups, sorry, and then see how many were in each group, and that would actually tell me how many pennies go with each pencil. So if I am doing that, I'm breaking a big amount into a certain number of groups. That is, of course, division. So I'm going to do 144, and I am going to divide that by 12. So we need to know how to divide with decimals. Remember, when you're dividing with a decimal, if you have a whole number as your divisor, this is pretty easy. You can just take the decimal point from your dividend and move it up into your quotient. This is your dividend right here, the number you're dividing into pieces, and the quotient will, of course, be your answer. So 12 cannot go into 14, which would be my first two digits here. I can just treat this like 144 now. It's 144 pennies. So my answer here is going to be in dollars, of course. Can't do that, but can 12 go into 14? Why, yes, it can. It can go one time. So 12, there we go, subtract. 14 minus 12 would give me 2. That is less than 12, so we are good to go there. We can move on to our next digit here, and we're going to bring the 4 down. So I have 24, and 12 can go into 24. I know that one 2 times, because 12 times 20, or 2 is 24. That comes out evenly. So my answer would be 12, but what? 12 cents, or 12 1/100ths of a dollar. This would be my answer right here, ladies and gentlemen. You should have known that one actually off the bat, because it's the only one that was less than $1. And if I am buying 12 things for $1.44, well, I can't have any of them cost more than $1. All right, number 2. Moving on. This one's pretty quick and simple. So let's pick the expression that represents the sum of R and 7. So what we really need to know here is what a sum is. And a sum is the answer to an addition problem. So this right here would be the product of 7 and R, or R and 7. That would be the product. This would be the quotient of R and 7. But right here, this would be the sum of R and 7. So our answer would be the third answer down. Now, your answers may be in a different order, but R plus 7, because it's the sum, would be the answer you want there. And last but not least, let's get to the hard one. This one's a little more difficult. We haven't done these in a while, so let's review here. So I want to find the mean and median, or sorry, mean and mean, median and mean, yes, of this data set. And remember, we talked to you yesterday, the median means the middle, the mean means the average, the mode means the one that happens the most, and the range is the distance between your smallest value and your largest value. So we want the mean and the median today. Again, the median would mean the middle, so I'm going to put these in order. Actually, I've already done it for you. They're in order from least to greatest. And if they're in order from least to greatest, all you have to do is pick the one that's in the middle. So cross these guys out, cross that guy out. My median is 16. All right, so we found the median, and then the mean, remember, is the average. So what we need to do, we'll need to add all these guys up and then divide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 12 plus 14, 16, 16, 18. So we're going to take this, we're going to add it up, and then we'll divide by 5. So 2 plus 4 is 6, and 6 is 12, and another 6 is 18, and 18, and 8 would be 26. So we'll take that there, and we'll carry our 2 up to the top. Then 2 plus 1 is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 76 is our total here. And then we're going to take 76 and divide it by 5. Now this is not going to go evenly, but let's see what we can do here. I bet we can figure something out. Wait, 75 would go evenly, but we got to do 76 here. So 76. So can 5 go into 7? Well, yes, it can. It can go one time. There we go. We get 2 left over. We'll drop our 6 down. 5 into 26, 5 times. point. Put our decimal point there. Or we can do a fraction here as well. So we'll do it both ways. This would be 25. We would get 1 left over. So right here, I know I can do 15 and 1/5. Because if you take, this would be our remainder, right? If we don't go into decimals. So if you take your remainder and put it over your divisor, that actually gives you a fraction. So 15 and 1/5 is one version of this, or you could have put 15 and let's just keep going. So it can't go in there. That would be 0. Got my 1 left over, but I can drop another 0 now. And 5 times 2 is 10, and there we go. 15 and 1/5, or 15 and 2/100. There we go. You're all finished up. There is questions 1 through 3. If you have any questions on those, please let me know. Actually, no, on that last one. No, Mr. Lambert, you're horrible. We have to drop a 0 there, don't we? This would just be 15.2, or 15 and 2/10, or 20/100. Well, we could do that. 15.20, or 15.2. There we go. That's the answers to your 3 bell ringer questions today. If you have any questions on those, please let me know. We can work through any types of these problems that will help you out. Again, mean, median, mode, and range. If you're having trouble with that, let me know, and we can even set you up with some IXL so you can practice with those. All right, guys, get on heading into your lesson and notes. You can get on with your independent practice today. Let me know if you need any help.